Hey, what's up? Welcome to Combat Ready HQ. Today we're looking at joining the French Foreign Legion. Highly requested video. Quite a few people do comment on the Legion and what my thoughts are, so I thought I'd check out a video, have a bit of an interest in this. I do a bit of research in the past, and I actually had a friend who left the British Army, ended up joining the Legion, passed, stayed in it for a little while and then had to leave down to his own reasons. I won't go into too much detail, but he just didn't enjoy it and it wasn't what he thought it was going to be. Did say the training was absolutely nails, and I have seen a little bit on how you join a Legion, but what we'll do is we'll get into the video, see what they've got to say, and then I'll do my review, my reaction, comment on what your thoughts are. Always interested in what you've got to say. Please give us a thumbs up and a follow. Turn notifications bell on. It really helps the channel, really helps push the videos and allows me to put out more great content. So come on in, let's get into it and see what they've got to say.
Each day around 20 volunteers give it a try with one dream at heart.
It's quite a few.
To be part of the great Legion family.
Hello. I would like to join the Legion.
You want to join the
Yes.
Legion. Nationality?
Gabonese.
Do you have any toiletries?
Yes. I looked at the website. I took a pair of flappers, 3 underpants, 3 t-shirts, a toothbrush, shower equipment.
So the reason I think they're asking that is what I've heard is basically you turn up to one of the gates. There's 2 places within France, I believe, that you can go, and then they take you in there and then you interview and the selection process starts straight away, and I think you're there a couple of days if you start making it through the process. So that's why you need all of that on you. It's not just done online over time, it's just done there and then.
Together.
But the journey is far from over. Second decisive stage for candidates, thorough questioning.
All right, guys, stand up and follow me.
Here, nothing is left to luck. Each candidate's past is scrutinized. It's sure its turn to be questioned. From now on, candidates must forget their past. Like Stan the Gabonese, the Legion gives them a new personal story.
It's mental, that. So basically you can get a new name, a new date of birth and start afresh. You can't have anything major outstanding, but they give you a new name and a new date of birth there and then if you do pass, and you can just go from there and start. It's mad how they do that still.
Read first, okay. Once you leave here, Apanga is your new identity. If the corporal calls out Apanga, that's you cool? You are Apanga. Family name, Apanga. Name Philip.
How does it feel to have a new identity?
It's a little mysterious. I feel good. It's a little mysterious. Not everyone can change identity as they wish. That's just
crazy.
what interests me. Because I am somewhat, we will say we are different. It's a bit exceptional.
All is good. You have understood
Yes,
it
sir.
all. Do not forget your new identity. As from today, you shall be called Apanga.
Yes, sir.
If we do not like the candidate, if he doesn't meet the requirements, what we require of them, he could be sent back.
Hope he makes it.
He shall not be retained. If we see that his profile is good, he continues with us.
Changing identity is one of the Legion's tradition. Stan becomes Philip, Sean becomes Robert, and Shirt becomes Tony. Nothing is decided yet. As the days go by, tension is more and more visible.
It's mad how you get your name before you even pass. They change your
Candidates
identity.
are now subjected to a series of medical checks. The slightest health problem means immediate expulsion.
He's in great shape, but that's not everything. It could get turned away for anything.
At the end of the tests, the results are out.
Some thorough tests. Like medical tests.
A test which seems easy. Sean must do his utmost to stay in the race. Just after 9 moves, he no longer has strength in his arms.
Pull-ups are tough. He looks like quite a heavy big guy.
I am very disappointed in myself.
Stan is very comfortable. 24 pull-ups. He smashes the record under the applause of his mates,
Nice.
which is frowned upon by the instructor.
The next time you this, you all leave. Where do you think you are? At a show? Go that way.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing
For
that.
Stan, mission accomplished. He passed the tests with flying colors.
I couldn't let go. I could hold until my body gave up. It was for me the most important moment, to give my all till my body has nothing to give. It was the most important for me.
Behind these walls, each applicant is interviewed by a dozen interrogators in connection with Interpol and the world's police.
So they do their checks, but you can have a criminal convictions, you can have outstanding sort of criminal convictions, but don't really want anything to do with Interpol. I know they are very big on that, but you can sort of, it can't be serious convictions anymore like it used to years and years ago, but they will take you with certain criminal convictions in the past, being booted out of other militaries, etc.
Has been checked. The phone chip, bank accounts, social networks. The
Okay, so they
recruits
check a lot,
discover
yeah.
that it's difficult to hide whatever from the Legion.
Yeah, they've got access to everything by the sounds of it.
The reactions of the candidates are carefully observed. Their answers are strictly checked.
Like I said, when you start selection in the British Army, it's the same as this. As soon as you step off that train, that coach, out that car, you under assessment until you leave.
This dreaded interview takes place in absolute secrecy. We are prohibited from filming.
Okay, that's fair enough.
After 2 hours of questioning, Stan shares his impressions to a recruit who hasn't been before the commission.
You are not going to openly respond. You will try. You won't try to justify yourself. You'll really have limited time to respond. That already plays a lot, since you are being questioned. They are not asking for so much details. That said, you have to say just little, not much. They succeed in making you doubt. They could give a false information about you, and it is really relevant, even though they succeed in placing doubts in you.
No, they proper test you
For
mentally.
Stan, the dice are rolled.
When it is physical work, it depends on us. You know you have to run. You know that if it isn't going, you have to insist. When it is not up to us, it is a little stressful. It's true that it is a little frustrating to think we are powerless before what might happen. We don't know on what we will be judged. We don't know how it will be done, so we are a little bit stressed.
Yeah, it's
It
going
is
to be
the
very
proclamation.
stressful
Let
waiting.
me show you how we do stuff around here. Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good. Work.
Relation of results this morning.
There's quite a few of
The
them there.
announcement shall be made by the head of center, Lieutenant Sebastian.
Nawa. Aaron. Verisic, present.
Stan starts to realize that names are being called, and to him, failure looms.
We remain in position. At your disposal.
Has he not made it?
Despite his will and physical qualities, the young Gabonese will not be part of the Foreign Legion.
Ah, no way.
Same for Sean the Scottish. His name isn't called out. It is time to leave.
You have not been selected to join the ranks of the Foreign Legion.
Got
At
it.
the call of your name, you will receive payment.
How do I get payment?
You go home.
All these men must resign themselves to giving up their dreams. Their
Can they never
consolation,
return?
A 40 euros pay per day since their arrival at Albany. For Stan, it is a difficult return to civilian life.
It's not much money,
The
but at
young
least you get
Gabonese
paid.
regains his identity.
Is this your passport?
Yes, he'll have to get his passport back because they do take your passport on arrival and you don't even get it back once you go through selection and pass and get into regiment, battalion. As far as I'm aware, they do keep hold of your passport. That's what happened to my mate.
Yes.
Okay. Here you go.
Stan won't get a second chance. He
No
will
way.
no longer be able to join the Legion.
How gutting. Don't even get a second chance.
Now, we move to the bus. Come with me.
Obviously, it's got to be his interviews because
Stan has been
physically he's
preparing
fine.
mentally and physically for months. Failure is harsh. He will never know why he wasn't selected.
Definitively unfit. My profile doesn't suit the needs of the Foreign Legion.
Oh, wow.
I sincerely don't know anything more.
Definitively unfit.
Well, I think that they are the experts. They know. If they say my profile doesn't fit, it obviously means it doesn't. I didn't come here like a tourist. I came here because I actually wanted to make a career. I wanted to work here. I wanted to have a place in the Foreign Legion. Now that I am told I am definitively unfit, yes, I am disappointed.
I could never come back. Never ever.
Stan and the others have no chance to come for another selection.
It's
In some
mental.
cases, for example, a minor health issue, candidates can represent themselves again.
Okay. And that's them off. Gone. Oh, there's the Legion hat. Pretty crazy to think he's got no chance at ever attempting again. I wonder what it was. I wonder if it was the health issues or what he said in the interview, because obviously physically, for the physical training and the tests, he absolutely smashed him and you could see that. But yeah, it's very tough. 1 in 8, they say, make it through. My mate got in. He said it was absolutely horrendous, got treated like hell, absolute crap throughout the whole process. Even once he got to a battalion, they took his passport and they had it the whole time and he had to fight to get his passport back so he could leave and come back to the UK. So yeah, absolutely nails. You'll just see the Legionnaire come over to the UK sometimes and you'll just go and bump into him in Otterburn and then they'll start speaking in a Scouse accent, because they'll be fluent French, because as soon as you arrive you have to start speaking to them in French and they'll speak to you in French and you have to learn very quickly, and then they come over to the UK, they're speaking French and then you speak to them and it turns out they've got a really strong English accent. It's a pretty nails regiment to get into. As you can see, very impressive to anyone who gets in. Once you're in as well. You sign that contract, you're not leaving, you're not going home, you do that minimum contract. So it's a big commitment, and a lot of the time it's normally people who are quite sort of disposable, have nothing to lose and really want to turn their lives around because of their history. It's not really someone that's going over there just for a career, just because they want to try it out. You know, they want to know that they've got you and you're going to do what they need you to do. But very interesting. I'll look at some more of this. I want to see what the actual training is once they're actually in basic training. It's good to see what the selection likes. Hope you enjoyed and I'll see you soon.